Do you know that calculus was developed by Isaac Newton and Gottfried Leibniz? Well, now you know. Maybe everything you see has calculus in it, and maybe other areas of human life have their own calculus too. Maybe each field has its own fundamental principle that explains everything in it. If this is true, and we can figure out what these principles are, then we can solve all of society's problems in areas such as ethics, economics, government, history, and philosophy. We are surrounded by calculus because calculus is everywhere. What is derivative? A function which gives the slope of a curve that is slope of a line tangent to a function. Why do we need derivative? It will go like this. Derivatives have arisen from the need to manage the risk arising from movement in markets beyond our control, which may severely impact the revenues and costs of the firm. It is change. Like what Newton's laws of physics explained rate of change. We know that change is the only constant thing in the world. Derivatives can be used in a number of ways in everyday life, especially with optimization. Example, the growth rate of any company and the profit or loss it made. Other examples of real-life applications of derivatives. Stars. It is to calculate the position of the stars.
Automobiles. In an automobile, there is always an odometer and a speedometer. These two gauges work in tandem and allow the driver to determine his speed and his distance that he has traveled. Electronic versions of these gauges simply use derivatives to transform the data sent to the electronic motherboard from the tires to miles per hour and distance.
Radar guns. All police officers who use radar guns are actually taking advantage of the easy use of derivatives. When a radar gun is pointed and fired at your car on the highway, the gun is able to determine the time and distance at which the radar was able to hit a certain section of your vehicle. With the use of derivative, it is able to calculate the speed at which the car was going and also report the distance that the car was from the radar gun.
In the business world, there are many applications for derivatives. One of the most important applications is when the data has been charted on graph or data tables such as Excel. Once it has been input, the data can be graphed, and with the applications of derivatives, you can estimate the profit and loss point for certain ventures.
Graphs. The most common application of derivative is to analyze graphs of data that can be calculated from many different fields. Using derivative, one is able to calculate the gradient at any point of a graph. Applications of derivatives in various fields or sciences, such as in chemistry, mathematics, biology, physics, economics, psychology, sociology, and geology. Derivatives are constantly used in everyday life to help measure how much something is changing. Therefore, the derivatives, or we can say that calculus, is involved everywhere in human's life.